It's commonly understood that one of the best methods of teaching is through modeling. Your self-care practice is a quietly powerful demonstration of what it means to live well for the young people you're leading. Creating a self-care routine allows you the opportunity to reflect on what's important to you, enrich what you value in your life, and respect your own needs by actively focusing on giving yourself the best possible care. It's a lot like the well-known maxim when flying in an airplane. You have to put on your own oxygen mask first if you hope to be of help to others. The way you nurture and care for yourself is equally as vital as the care you give to others. Hello, I'm Rain Lacko, author of Dream Up Now, the teen journal for creative self-discovery, and the creator of Dream Up Now's Leader Guide, 6 easy steps to leading the workshop teens want to attend. Acknowledging the familiar airline directive to put your oxygen mask on first in the event of an emergency, we'll explore what self-care is, and just as importantly, what it is not, and why self-care isn't selfish. Ideas for self-care activities other teachers have found help recharge their batteries. How carrying on in selfless mode is not authentic selflessness, and why saying no to some requests will improve rather than detract from how others perceive your value. To improve your success in all your endeavors, both personal and professional, it is valuable to grow in awareness of your own emotions. As a unique individual, you are constantly evolving and always supported by the opportunity to become the very best version of yourself. Every person has experienced some form of setback, heartbreak, trauma, or emotional or physical pain. Your experiences have helped form the person you are today and helped inform how you choose to respond. A leader whose cup is overflowing is best able to give of themselves. A leader who feels personally fulfilled is taking thoughtful care of themselves and engaging in the creative work that brings them joy. They are equipped to live a big and beautiful life of love and are fully equipped to lead others to discover their own big and beautiful lives as well. Self-care is any activity that we do deliberately in order to take care of our mental, emotional, and physical health, reports Raphaelia Michael, licensed counseling psychologist. She emphasizes that good self-care is key to improved mood and reduced anxiety. It's also key to a good relationship with oneself and others. To say it plainly, if something happens to you, you won't be of much help to those around you, whether you're leading a class, spending time with your loved ones, or cultivating your friendships, hobbies, and interests. To nourish your whole self, to perform at your best, and to feel good about yourself, it's essential to take care of yourself. Caring for yourself is an act of love which serves your needs both internally and externally. Self-care is any activity that enriches and nurtures self-love and self-acceptance and advances your highest potential by cultivating a positive self-image, or in the very least, re-energizes the body and mind. It is moving away from fear, grief, apathy, guilt, shame, and anger. Are you someone who gives of yourself every day? Acknowledging the familiar saying, you can't pour from an empty cup, it is vital that as a giver especially, you purposefully seek out pleasurable and rejuvenating habits to fill your cup. Elements of self-care are physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. There are many ways to care for oneself. In fact, self-care activities can even include the important people in your life. Some activities other teachers have found recharge their batteries tremendously include movement, such as dance or yoga or stretching exercises. They might go for a walk or wander in nature, visit an art museum, or enjoy a favorite sport or learn lessons for a new sport. They might want to join a local team. Relaxation. You might consider deep breathing exercises or taking a warm shower or bath. Grooming and hygiene are important to both health and mental wellness. Light a candle and meditate or pray, or take yourself out for a nice meal and savor every bite. Don't rush. Consider cuddling or playing with your pet or listening to soothing music. How about socializing? Call a friend on the phone with good news, maybe something you're grateful for. Sing in a group, whether it's karaoke or choir. Have lunch with a friend who's a good listener or has an infectious laugh, or preferably both. Write or make a greeting card and send it to an old friend. Visit an art museum, gallery, or craft studio alone or with one friend who appreciates beauty in the world. Join a local team. And here's my favorite, creativity. Try doing yoga, dancing, or singing, or playing an instrument. Work in your garden. Draw, doodle, paint, or make a watercolor. Meditate. You could explore sculpting or mixed media, or write in a journal. You could cook or do some baking, listen to music, do some handcrafts. Consider all the things that inspire you to perform at your best. You are worthy of the most nurturing care, and you're the best person to see to it that you receive it. Tammy Foreman reported in Forbes magazine that self-care is not an indulgence, that self-care is a discipline. She says it requires tough-mindedness, a deep and personal understanding of your own priorities, and a respect for both yourself and the people you choose to spend your life with. Self-care activities do not result in depression, regret, decreased self-respect, overweight, hangover, or lethargy. Be mindful of attempting self-care by using wine or caffeine or overeating or nights out at the bar. Further, self-care is not something that we force ourselves to do. We don't do things we don't enjoy doing. Self-care is not selfish. It is essential to your well-being. In essence, self-care is a discipline because it's not something you turn to when the world gets crazy. Self-care requires making a commitment to stay healthy and balanced as a regular practice every day, week, and month, year in and year out. Sadly, some believe self-care is synonymous with selfishness. Continuing without a break in selfless mode is not authentic selflessness. Giving without self-care can lead to burnout, resentment, or worse, a decreased self-value. If you aim to give others your patience, you must first be patient with yourself. If you wish to give love, you must first love yourself. If you wish to lead your students toward courage, creativity, and self-respect, you must first fill yourself with those qualities. Your students are worth it, and you are worth it. For the heartfelt giver, determined to always put everyone before your own needs, you can lead young people to improve their own feelings of self-respect. By creating your own personalized self-care routine and incorporating it into your lifestyle, you are modeling for your students, loved ones, and all those counting on you how they can improve their own situation, while at the same time recharging your batteries to continue the good fight for the values and principles for which you stand. Maintaining adequate rest, nutrition, and engaging in activities that inspire your joy can help improve your focus and quality of life. But now that you know it will improve your life, how will it impact others if you take more me time? Caring for your well-being and saying no to some requests will improve rather than detract from how others perceive your value. Self-care is not saying yes to every request. It's just plain honest, and in healthy relationships, it's important to be trusted to speak your truth. Ask yourself whether a yes you're giving may be an unspoken hope for loyalty, love, or friendship, or if it may be a passive way of trying to prove how needed or important you are. Here's the truth. You are already valuable. You're already needed. When you choose your well-being over stretching yourself beyond your energy level, you teach others to care for your well-being. In essence, when you engage in self-care, you're still giving to others by demonstrating how to make their needs a priority despite their hectic schedules. Self-care is essential to your well-being and the well-being of your students, friends, loved ones, and colleagues. As author Parker Palmer wrote, self-care is never a selfish act. It is simply good stewardship of the only gift I have, the gift I was put on earth to offer others. Anytime we can listen to our true self and give the care it requires, we do it not only for ourselves, but for the many others whose lives we touch. If you find yourself feeling burned out, resentful, or overstretched, perhaps it may be time to consider creating your own personalized self-care routine. Get started by scheduling your favorite self-care activities in your calendar. Aim for scheduling at least 10 minutes each day, and consider adding at least one longer session per week, perhaps a lunch or outing or a creative project. You and the people you care about will feel better for it. Thank you. I'd love to hear your favorite self-care activities.